welcome to a new venue that I've not been to before. This is Thirlstane Castle. Either way, it's really pretty, look. Ooh. It's a little bit nippy today. It's a little bit of a sort of jumper weather. I have a little pan around, you can see it's a little bit grey out there today. Oh my. I mean, that is a ham salad and a half. Today is a good day. Dairy free, millionaire shortbread. Dairy free. I mean, I think the camera is trembling. I'm so excited. So as you probably know, sometimes we get a room in which we can chill out before the show and use as a sort of pre-show dressing room. This one is something special. It is a Victorian kitchen. When I come down here, you can have a little look at what we've got in our dressing room. A proper Victorian range. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper copper coffee pot. Huzzah! After the house we've stayed in at Carrickfergus, our standards have gone up somewhat. So from now on, we're going to be asking for this for our bedrooms. So company managers, producers, take note. This is what we expect. And that's stunning. Look at the ceiling as well.
It's a very fancy box.
The fanciest snuff box I have ever seen. And also the most macabre.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody. Early show tonight, 6 PM show. It's a little bit windy here. And of all the weather conditions that we get on tour, wind is my least favourite. So it's going to be interesting. The wind will whip our voices away. It will maybe whip our costumes away. And in the case of Rachel and Chris, it'll probably whip their shuttlecocks away for the badminton.
Not about that.
Do you not considered that bit?
No.
It's all right. We can style that out.
Well, that was a wet one. The joy about performing in Scotland is it's still ridiculously light even when we finish. So the show's finished, we've done the get out and you can see how bright it is, but oh my, that was windy and it was wet and it was wet, and did I mention it was windy? The audience are amazing though, most of them stayed until the very end, so that was absolutely wonderful. So thank you if you stayed, and special thanks to the person who came and brought us some whiskey in the interval. That was very welcome when the last lines had been said at the end of the show. Good morning. So the aftermath of last night's very wet show is all the costumes are soaked. So we've come down a bit early, try and spread them out in the van, hang them up a little bit, let them catch the wind to try and dry them out for today's show, because fingers crossed it's not meant to rain today. Capturing for posterity the Caliban drying technique. Are you ready for this?
We're ready.
And we spin around. And we spin around, and we do this for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however long I've been here. Every so often, we might go the other way. If it doesn't like going this way, it sort of blows back on itself. So we prefer to go this way. And if we do it long enough, we dry it out. We've already mostly dried phosphorus with this technique. We fall over it.
And Ariel.
It's working.
Hey Dave, you alright?
Hi. Yeah.
Do you wanna go?
This is what we wake up to on a Illyria tour with Nicky Fox.
Hi folks, we are at Crail, venue I've never done before but Illyria has, and everything has just halted mid-get-in because our hosts have just brought us this, and everything stops for tea, and we're now going to go live to Rachel. Hiya. Because Rachel, we get a cup of tea and then what happens?
You're on.
How nice is this? These gazebos have been set up as part of the festival for this evening's performance, which is us. We've got a bit of a different setup this time. So you can see the tent is further away and we've got to go up these lovely steps to get there. So that's going to make it a bit different. And also you can see, having a look, our lovely costumes all drying in the breeze after we got soaked yesterday. So we're performing on the other side of that wall. We've just come out for a little walk and look at this. It is amazing. You can tell from all the pots the main catch here seems to be lobster, and there's also a few other clues. Little sea of tents are all the sort of support tents in case of rain, people to hide in or a little bit shade. You can see our set over there at 10 behind, and as you can probably tell the sun has come out, so I'm just going to walk you all the way over to here. We're going to go through these little ventilations and look out onto the sea. So look at the colour of that sea, and then the view from the other side down onto the harbour. This couldn't be more different from last night. I actually think I'm going to have to put some sun cream on for the show tonight, because just look at it. I'm going to pan up just so you can see. There is barely a cloud in that sky. I love coming to new venues because I get to go to places I've not been to before. It's exciting. I really like this one though. So from a setup point of view, the grass is nice and flat. It was lovely and easy to get in. And then we've got this lovely town nearby. There's a beautiful harbour, there's beautiful views, the people are lovely. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. Sky. It's just so nice to drive and it be this daylight. Love, love Scotland. We're in St Andrews and we've just seen this amazing, I'm guessing, abbey. I will turn to Google and then you will find out, because I will tell you. From St Andrews Cathedral to the lights of Dundee.